Growing calls for accountability after hundreds of those wanted posters were found across the University of Rochester's campus recently. The posters negatively portraying Jewish school leaders.
Natalie Kutchko spoke with the Jewish Federation of Greater Rochester today for more on their response, including a call to action. Natalie.
As previously reported in recent days, hundreds of posters depicting members of the U of R's Jewish community as wanted were found in buildings and classrooms all across campus. Those who serve in leadership roles for our local Jewish community, we are hearing from them tonight for the first time. They call these images and statements deeply disturbing and continue the calls for accountability.
It's incredibly hateful. I mean, when you read the messages that are on these posters, they're there to incite violence. And obviously our concern with when people see this is, what will the resulting violence be potentially? And how is the university going to manage that and handle that?
Posters displayed across the University of Rochester's campus over the weekend, displaying hateful speech toward the Jewish community, specifically criticizing faculty members for their alleged response to the war in Gaza. CEO of the Jewish Federation of Greater Rochester, Meredith Dragon, has heard from some of those depicted in the images and says this should be treated as a hate crime.
And I think our big concern right now is that's exactly what it feels like is happening here. That if you look back over the last several years and the last 14 months in particular, there has been a series of incidents both in our community and on the campus of the University of Rochester that has marginalized, dehumanized, and diminished the Jewish community. And that's why this is such a big deal. And the disinformation on those posters is a detriment to people's reputation in the academic field, and their outright lies.
And the U of R previously issued a statement expressing concern over the vandalism and acknowledging the posters may have been put up to, quote, intimidate members of the university community. A spokesperson for the university added, quote, any activities, including the placement of these posters that disrupt our normal operations and classroom instruction, will not be tolerated. Meantime, Dragon says the ongoing fight to push back against this type of hate is to prevent any form of violence from taking place in the future.
And what we're trying to avoid is creating a culture in this community where there can be violence against Jews, because we've seen this happening in communities across the country. We see it downstate in New York. We've seen it in Chicago. We've seen it in Los Angeles. We don't want to see that here as well. And I think this needs to be used as an example for what happens when you target people because of being a part of a minority. And I think this should be held to the same standards that any other minority group would be held.
So pretty powerful words from the Jewish Federation today as they continue their call on the U of R to hold anyone responsible fully accountable to the University Code of Conduct, whatever that means. And Dragon does tell me, quote, all eyes are on Rochester to see if that happens. We do have the full statement we received previously from the university on our website, rochesterfirst.com. In studio, Natalie Kutchko, News 8.